All right, we're going to start on page 61. So go there first.
Can we start on
61.
page 67?
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh my goodness. I didn't get it at first, but now I got it.
Oh, we
Oh,
actually will next week.
Yeah, next week. That's what I was gonna
really?
say.
Oh
Yeah, next
boy.
week.
Is it really?
Yes, it talks about a clause.
You've already looked ahead. Oh my goodness. I
Okay.
still don't understand all that. But
All
anyway,
right, business.
business. Here we go. Okay. Page 61. Talking about the who, which clause. This is going to be review because you already know the who, which clause and you're using it in your writing. But it's basically a dependent clause that begins with who or which. And it just says a who, which clause can also begin with the word whose. That's what's different about this lesson. So you can use whose and underline it as a who, which clause in your writing, and you'll label it with whose in this book too.
Yay,
It's
but
a
no.
possessive case of who and which. So when whose begins a who, which clause, whose will not function as a subject. You know how sometimes who or which is the subject of the clause? Whose is never the subject. The clause, because whose functions as a possessive adjective and shows ownership. So this is where they took two sentences. The first sentence was Robin's arrow broke. That was the original sentence. The second sentence was um, Robin missed the mark. So basically what they did was combine two sentences here to say Robin, whose arrow broke, missed the mark. So they took two sentences, combined it into one, and used whose instead of who. But we're still going to label it with the parentheses, just like this. We're still going to label subject verbs inside the clause and outside the clause. Still going to label it with W/W. Here's your other example. The men whose lands were taken hid in the forest. So we do not use commas for whose. And it says here, unless it's essential. Do you guys remember last time? I know it's been a while for you, Alex, but Tyler, you remember last time I talked about how our brain is essential and our pinky is not
Yeah.
essential? Okay. So that's kind of helps me have a visual, like if the part of the sentence is essential, like you can't have the sentence without it, that's essential. If it's non-essential, if it's just added information that doesn't really matter, that's you don't need a comma for those. So the men whose lands were taken hid in the forest. Yes, Alex.
I think I have the topic clincher down.
Oh, good. Okay, hold on to that thought. Let's come to that in a minute. So, a run-on sentence occurs when a sentence has main clauses that are not connected properly. So it means it's just continuing to go, even though there should be punctuation in there. So a fused sentence is when two main clauses placed in one sentence without any punctuation between them. This is a common type of run-on error. The easiest way to fix the error is to place a period between at the end of each main clause. So originally this did not have a period between. It said the men who could not pay their taxes they hid in the forest. But really, because there's a separate subject and verb pair here and here, those are considered two separate main clauses, and you must have a period in between. And here's the little pattern right here on the side where it says fix, MC period, MC period. Main clause, main clause. That's it. They're going to put two main clauses together. You just have to put a period between. All right. This is so weird. This is like one of my biggest classes too, and it's so weird. Okay,
This
anyway.
brings me back to like the last week of class, either 2 years ago or last year, and it was just you and I.
I remember
And we
that.
were watching School Rock Band or whatever it is.
Oh, that's so
Wild
like,
Rock. Yes.
can we do that again? Like just tell everybody we don't have class.
That would be
Oh
fun.
my God.
Maybe. All right, this is on page 62. Again, think about it. Many words can be used as different parts of speech. However, a word can perform only one part of speech at a time. For example, swimming. We're going to talk about the word swimming today. It can be a verb, that's pretty obvious, or it can be an adjective or a noun, depending on how it's used in the sentence. The first one is the verb. This is the most common one. Robin was swimming in the river. It's an action, right? Telling what Robin is doing. Here it is as an adjective, though. Robin jumped into the swimming hole. It's telling what kind of hole it is. It's a swimming hole. So that makes it an adjective. And here it is used as a noun. Swimming was Robin's favorite summer activity. So it's still the same word, swimming, with ing, but it can be used in different ways. So don't always think it's a verb. You have to check the sentence to make sure. Okay, that's it for the lesson. Let's go on to the practice page. How about Alex, can you read the sentence today?
Yeah. Because of the desperate times, these men, whose families were hungry, stole money from corrupt noblemen. They gave into it and they from corrupt no na man, I can't read today. Stole money from corrupt noblemen. They gave it to the peasants. And I already
Well,
found commas.
yeah, that was part of the problem, is like all mixed into one big sentence, and you were like, wait, this doesn't flow right. And you were right. It does not. But we have the word corrupt. That just means guilty of dishonest practices like bribery. And a lot of people, I'm just going to say, a lot of people look at politicians that way, or, the government. So corrupt. You probably know what that means. Just going to say that.
As a Chiefs fan, yes, I do.
Uh-oh. All right. Man, that was a good game though. I'm just saying for you guys.
Oh
Two
yeah, the
Orioles.
Chiefs and Broncos, that was a good game.
It
The
was a really good
Broncos,
game.
I love that Broncos. The Broncos now they totally destroyed the Chiefs.
All right, let's find our article.
Anyways, articles. There's two of them. Here we go. Tyler's 6 nouns.
Times,
Good.
men,
Good.
families,
Yes.
money,
Yes.
peasants,
Yes.
and noblemen.
Yes. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's it. Good. How about
Second,
the pronouns, Alex?
Let's see. They
Good.
and I want to say these.
Where is it?
No,
Oh, no, not these. That would be an adjective telling you which men.
yeah, it's an adjective because it
Yeah.
describes the noun.
look, because of the desperate times, these men whose families were hungry stole money from corrupt noblemen. They gave it to the peasants. I feel like it maybe.
Yes, good. I like how you figured that out. You're right, Alex. It. It's referring back to the money. So it's not a male or female, it's a thing. So that's why they use it for the money. Okay. And then the adjectives, you already said this one, Tyler. What are the other ones?
Desperate,
Good.
whose,
Whose,
whose family.
what? Yeah, actually, whose is not going to be an adjective in
Oh,
this.
okay. Stole.
Stole is a verb. So what about the hungry? I mean,
Gave, gave, gave.
wait, hold on. You're thinking
Oh,
of,
wait, no, gave is a verb too.
what about the
Okay.
families?
They were hungry,
Hungry,
so hungry.
hungry.
There's one more, right?
What, yeah, what about the noblemen? What kind of noblemen were they?
Corrupt
There you
nobleman.
go, corrupt. So you have four, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yes, you got it. All right, and then Alex is probably we'll come back to the prepositional phrases just
Wait,
'cause
those are my favorite. Those are my favorite.
you got it. Okay, go for
Yeah.
it. If you
Do
know
that
Okay.
because then I get the who, which, and he gets the main clauses.
them.
No, like no, 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 no. All right, all right.
Do it.
Because of the desperate times,
Because of the desperate times, that's one.
and there's three.
Yes.
Okay. I want to say to the peasants.
Yes, to the peasants. Good. To the peasants is one. There's one more.
And uh, okay, it's not. Wait, I think it's. Let me see.
You have who's left, a
Oh, it's from.
stole.
It's
Okay, what's the
from
whole?
from corrupt nobleman.
There you go. Good. Nice. I like how you are eliminating the ones you know is not. That helps a lot.
Yeah, because I already know that it's not going to be the entire because of desperate times, and it's not going to be these men. It's going to be whatever's left, and I already know the who's was the who which clause. So,
All
sorry.
right, Tyler. Who?
Thanks, I was confused on that, but now I'm gonna say that whose is the who which clause.
Yes.
Oh man. Well, I thought you already knew it because
And then it runs to hungry at the end of hungry.
Yes.
Oh, come on, you
Good.
already put it down?
I know. Sorry. I thought you already said that. All right. So you're right. It's around the commas. They're already in the right place. So that's good. Well, I'm going to change it up a little bit just because I like to find the subject verb before the main clause. So I'm going to give Alex the subject verb pair and then Tyler, you can find the main clause.
Why? Why?
You'll figure it out. Go ahead.
All
Alex,
right.
where are the verbs?
Families,
Okay,
families.
families is the subject.
Yeah.
And then
Were is the verb. Okay.
were, okay.
Let me see. Let's go with, I think it's gonna be nobleman.
Nobleman is not the subject in that. So this is where it gets a little tricky because you're gonna ignore the who clause for a second. So these men stole money. So
Men.
men is the subject, and what did they do?
Stole.
They stole. So that's the verb there.
So one more.
And then right here at the end,
Peasants, peasants.
no, what's the verb?
The verb is gave.
And then who gave to the peasants?
The nobleman.
This is where that awkward
Oh
pause.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
We
So
should have done the commas and the period,
I know
the
we should
head
have, it
marks,
would
I
have helped.
mean.
Yeah, it would have helped for sure.
Okay. Then those are all the verbs, right?
You got it. You got everything
Okay.
already because you got the subjects too. So you're done. So,
Can we
okay,
give Tyler the main clause?
main clause. Each main clause has its own subject verb pair.
Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I do the openers before I do the main clause.
Nice try. No, you got this, Tyler. I
I'll
believe.
sacrifice
Um,
myself.
No, he's got this. I'm on Tyler.
okay, let me
Tyler can
see,
do
let me
it.
see. Stole money. So does it start at stole?
No, remember it's got
No.
to be a complete thought. So
All
have
right.
a
So
subject
they
verb
gave
pair.
it to the peasants.
Okay, that's one. Yes, good. Because they have subject verb pair in there. That works. That's a main clause.
Okay, and then these men whose families?
So it starts with these men. You're right about
Yeah.
that. 'Cause that has
Oh,
the
but it has to
subject.
have its own verb. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so does it end at nobleman?
Yes, good. See, that wasn't so bad. So this one does include the who which clause because if I didn't, it would end here and it would just be these men, and that is not a complete thought. Remember, the main clause has to have a subject verb pair. So we got the subject here, and I'm glad you did not include the opener. You don't need the opener in the main clause. So that is the main clause, that whole sentence. So now that we have, all right, we need to figure out the end marks, Alex. I know there's a period at the end, but
Okay,
what is
I
the other?
got one. It's in between nobleman and they.
Yes,
Because
because
I
there's
remember we just went over that today.
good, good, good. Yay, I'm glad you remember that.
So
Okay.
that the capital must be the T and they.
T and they and the
And the being
B.
because.
Okay. But we also
So,
have the openers. How about you do one opener and Tyler does the other opener?
all right. I'll do the adverb one because no, wait, never mind, never mind. It's the prepositional opener, so that's number three.
Not three.
Right, two. Two.
Okay, two for this one, prepositional. And then what's the other opener, Tyler, down
I
here?
got
Thanks, I already
confused.
had that marked on my paper ready to go, but
I
let me
I got
see.
confused because I saw three prepositional phrases.
So
Okay.
we've got three of them. We have ly adverb, prepositional, and subject. Okay, subject opener at they.
And it's what number?
Number one.
Good. I'm going to write it underneath here because I'm out of space, but you're right. Woohoo! You guys did it. Good job.
The amount of practice you get when there's only two people in
I
class.
know, right? That was good. You guys did great. Do you have any questions about that page or
Um,
anything?
No, but I do have a question about last week.
Oh, let's talk about it. What page?
So when we let me see here. I gotta find it. There were
Okay.
three nouns.
oh, I also have a question real quick. Um, did you ever get to see the 9.5 one? I did all the things that you said on the notes for the first paragraph from like the headless chicken.
Yeah, I think was that the one where I was asking you to make sure to capitalize the
And
beginning?
I forgot it in debt and I forgot it
Yeah.
double space.
Yeah, I did check that this morning, so you can look at that later.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah.
page 58.
It looked better, by the way, Alex. You did better with that. Okay, page 58.
Okay, so here it says there are two subject verb pairs.
Okay.
So I got my two subjects, but when we went to grade it, there were three. There was men, Robin, and men again. So I'm wondering like how that works because it said there were two, but there were three.
Oh, okay. That is, I don't like that. You're right. I don't like how they did that, but they're saying Robin and his men, even though technically that's two, they're
So
counting
wouldn't
it as one to go with the verb would and recapture.
that's weird. Okay.
I know it's weird, but you're right. There's technically three. I don't know why. It's because they're pairing it. So there's two subjects, but they pair with the same verb.
So subject pair and verb pairs now.
Yeah. Subject verb pairs. It's like they're grouping them together. So whenever they're paired up, that's one. And they're paired up, that's two. That doesn't happen very often, but that's why that one is. All right. Any other questions? All right. Cool. Done with grammar?
Just to let you know, I also for the Mike the Headless Chicken, the
Yeah.
paragraph one, I asked to edit it, but then I just thought, you know what, I just rewrote it on another one. Like I opened a new doc, and then
Oh.
I just copy and pasted it on.
Oh, that's fine. You can
Yeah,
do
cause I had a cause technically it was already a final draft or something. Cause I already turned it in, and then you edited it and stuff. So
so if that ever happens again, I'm pretty sure you can just unsubmit it. I think you've done that before, right, Tyler?
I've done that many times when
That's
you
what I
haven't
thought.
noticed.
I wasn't going to say many times, but yes, I know. Um, but yeah, you can unsubmit it if that ever happens again. It's the same button that you click to
and
submit
then
it.
after that, once I'm done doing the homework, then I just resubmit it.
Yeah, exactly. So try
All
that
right.
next time. Just unsubmit and then resubmit it when you're done with it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just basically giving access. So when you submit your homework, it gives me access to it. But then when you unsubmit it, it gives you access to it again. But I keep access too. So we actually both have it at the same time when you do that, which is fine.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Yeah.
So,
I
okay.
think I got the topic clincher.
Let me pull up yours, Alex, since we're talking about it. And let's look at it.
Conveniently, there's two people in class, so we already know which two people are reading. Or I'm
Yeah.
joking. I'm
Exactly.
joking. I'm joking.
I
No,
feel like
it's true.
the class is going way quicker too, I think.
I know we're getting a lot more done. So this is good. It's hard when there's a lot of people. Oops. Okay, hold on. Let me.
When there's lots of people, it makes me stress, and then I get real goofy.
Then you get Rio movie.
Real
Goofy.
goofy.
Oh, real goofy.
Sometimes it is because like when you get it wrong, it's like in front of the entire class. And it's so
Yes.
awkward compared
Yeah.
to just like two people. It's just like, oh yeah, ha ha ha. I get it wrong too, but then it's like the entire class is kind of like, how do you get that wrong?
It's just like, I'll pay attention,
Hey,
but
hey,
to not
hey.
to the rest.
I'm recording this just so you know. Okay. Don't give
Okay,
away all
okay.
your secret emotions here. Okay.
You can edit it and like cut this part out when we're just
Yeah,
talking.
yeah.
No, it's probably going to be good for them to watch because they'll be like, yeah, that's how I feel too. So
No, then they're gonna expose us during the real class when everybody's here.
all right. Let's see. I have yours here, Alex. I said, oh, that was this morning too, huh? And you resubmitted it? No, wait.
Wait, I didn't even get to see what you put on.
Oh, I just put this paper is better. However, you did not need to highlight the word the. Oh, that's what. So I fixed the first sentence for you because you had Mike the headless chicken. Remember, it's only keywords. So it's 2 to 3
Right.
keywords, and the is not a keyword. So that's why I took it out.
And then that would be four if it wasn't. Yeah.
Technically, but the is not even a keyword, so it doesn't even.
Yeah.
But you've got good. How about you go ahead and read it, and then we'll talk about it.
All right. I put chicken like no other because like how you said, like we only need to do 1 to 3, and I thought, oh, I'll just grab chicken.
I like that. No, I like that
Because
title.
I
Oh,
used to like grab like sorry, like the entire sentence from the end. I'm like, wait, she just said 1 to 3. I'm overthinking this.
yeah, you get creative with it. I like that. That's better. That's better than just putting the whole sentence up there. And
Yeah.
by the way, just a friendly reminder, because I see my note here from earlier.
Yeah.
Um, Banned words, I think you accidentally used some. So we have say, said, seesaw, think, thought, eat, ate, and go, went. So as you're reading, if you see a banned word, in fact, did I return this to you? I did.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, I know.
I'll look at later after class. I'll see
Okay.
because
You'll have to
after
fix
I
those.
was writing. Yeah. Okay. I have my paper with me so I can see if I put
Okay. All right, go ahead.
chicken like no other. One day, owners Lloyd and Clara Olson had a little accident with the chicken called Mike the Headless Chicken. And then, before we start talking, let us move back and start over. On September 10th, 1945, the Olsons who were killing and processing chickens for the wait, that doesn't sound right. On
Good. I'm
September
glad you
10th,
noticed it. Yeah, let's
on
fix it really.
September 10th, 1945, the Olsons who were killing and processing chickens for the
You need
that
more
yeah.
after that, right?
Yeah, on September, or I can put Lawson's witch were killing pro and
No,
processing.
you need to keep
No,
who because you're talking about a person,
yeah,
but you need more after. You could combine like the next sentence,
I
who were
could.
killing and processing chickens for
Oh,
the market.
that sorry, that gives me another question. So, are we
Yeah.
supposed to like how many sentences are we supposed to do per graph? Like seven, like one per each fact, or like
You
how's that
know,
going?
on your, that's a good question. No, on your outline, on your keyword outline, we had Roman numeral 1 and then 1 through 5. So technically that's 6 sentences. But you can have 5. That still is considered a good paragraph. And you can add another one if you needed a 7. So somewhere between 5 and 7 is how many sentences you should have in each sentence. But if you combine sentences, that's okay. Um,
Okay,
so what could you say after that? Like on September 10th, 1945, the Olsons who were killing and
killing
processing
and
chickens for the
chickens for the market.
market. What else could you
Let me
say?
see. On September 10th, 1945, the Olsons who were killing and processing chickens for the market.
Something
Wait, on
more
September
about the
10th.
Olsons, like
The
something
Olsons who were
more.
killing and processing chickens for the market had a chicken farm?
Had a chicken
No.
farm? Yeah, you could. Oh, Tyler
Oh,
had.
had a chicken farm, and one of them was five like that. No,
Yeah,
they had chickens, and one of them was no. We're killing and processing chickens for the market, and we can put and one of them.
okay, let me hear Tyler's thought.
On September 10th, 1945, the Olsons who were killing and processing chickens for the market. I was gonna say like they were on a road trip or something, but that didn't really make sense the second time I read it.
I have an idea too. On September 10th, 1945, the Olsons who were killing and processing chickens took them or planned to take them to the market.
We're
Yeah,
planning to transport.
them to the market.
Okay, so
I don't
I'm
know,
gonna
Alex, you
edit
might be
this for
cooked here,
you.
buddy. I don't know.
Yeah, I might be cooked.
You got this. No, you got this. I think you can make that your who clause right here. And this is good for other people to see this too, because oops. Um, a lot of other students struggle with this, like those who which clauses can are confusing sometimes. So who were killing and processing chickens planned to take them to, and
The
we'll take
market.
out for the market. Let's see what happens when we do that.
Parent
Oh,
presumed chicken.
yikes. The spacing got
That
all
wrecked the format.
totally
Yeah, that's
mad.
what happens when you do that. I figured that out. So one time I was there for like 10 minutes for fixing the entire
Oh
thing.
my gosh. Okay, I know what happened here.
Yeah,
It
because
took
you
out the
add
double
stuff.
spacing, I think.
You forgot to set your whole paper to double. You-
Oh, you can do that?
Yes, like before you
I
put
would
your
just type
name.
enter and it would skip.
No, so before you even start, like before you even put your name on the paper,
Yeah.
go to this icon and select double.
Sometimes I'll forget to, and I'm already
Uh,
well into my paragraph, so like I'll just continue writing, and once I'm done, I'll highlight the entire thing and then press double, and
Let's
then
see
it'll
if I
just
can fix
double all
man,
of it.
I've seen everything now. No, that's gonna help me so much because I would just tap enter.
Yes. Yes, this is gonna help you
Like,
some. I'm gonna see if I can fix it though for
yeah.
now, but hold on. Let me
Spamming the enter button 10
Oh my
times, trying to get
gosh.
it to double space itself.
Yeah, I never knew that because I never
Yes.
typed. I don't type usually.
That's all
So I never
right.
knew that
No,
could
you'll get
happen.
it. So let me get this. And then what I'm gonna do is just, man, let me see if this will work. If
But
I
when
can
I know what
just
I do, all I do is just I just put enter again.
I
That's what I
type
did.
because my handwriting is cooked. It
Yes, I
used to
agree
be.
with
It's
that
actually very
statement.
good now because I go slow and take my time, but don't
Oh
tell
wow,
anyone.
that's Mrs. Cisneros just said true.
That's all right. I already know
It's all
about
right. Tyler, my handwriting used to be cooked too, but I
you did.
fixed
I
it now.
remember yours too when you first started with me. Okay, I'm trying to get rid of
Oh,
that.
don't
Wait,
bring
wait,
up that. Don't bring that
it
was
worked.
bad.
All right, it worked. Okay, let's go back to this.
Okay,
So
I'm not here for roast battles.
I know, huh?
On September 10th, 1945, the Olsons, who were killing and processing chickens, planned to take them to the market. That sounds so much better.
Yeah, that sounds way
Okay,
better.
keep
All
going
right,
from here.
okay. One of them was a 5.5-month-year-old how do you say
Wyandotte.
Wyandotte rooster, and he squirmed. The axe missed and was terribly cut in the wrong spot. A bulk of his head came off, but he was still alive. Mike the headless chicken was still alive because his brainstem and jugular vein, along with one ear, were still attached. I think
Nice.
I need to take that capital A out
Okay, I can fix that real quick.
because it didn't let me. Like I would put like some words and it would automatically like capitalize them,
I
and I
don't
would
know
have
what
to keep tapping
happened.
them.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, let's go on to the next
All
one.
right. Mike the headless chicken was just a normal chick. He would eat with a I with an can we put an right there an and
Yes, good. I'm glad you caught that. Yes. Okay, I have to use this little check mark every time. Okay, go ahead.
Mike the Headless Chicken was just a normal chick. He would eat with an eyedropper and crow like a rooster. A little later, Lloyd walked into town and started happily explaining that he has a headless chicken and soon became famous. 2 weeks later, Hope Wade, who was a sideshow promoter, visited the Olsons and asked if they were interested, and they declared yes. I don't know,
Good.
does that kind of make sense? Does it make
It's
sense?
kind of long right here, and they declared yes, but I really like the who clause. I think that works. The only thing you would need is commas around the who clause. So that's for next time too. So who was a sideshow promoter?
David, open it, it's mom. Sorry.
That's all right. I think it's okay. It could be a little bit smoother right there, but it's okay.
Yeah,
Keep going.
okay. They brought Mike to the University of Utah and they confirmed that this was a breathing chicken. Let me see, is brought a bad word? No.
No, but
Okay.
went is which is coming up here.
Okay. They went on a tour. Oh, okay. Hold up, Sophia. Hold up. Sorry. Hold up. All right, we can put what sorry, we can put went with
Right here. They
they
went on a tour.
they traveled. They traveled on a tour. Or no, they traveled on a tour or they
How about
departed on a tour.
okay.
Let me write that on one of my words. They Yeah, they departed on a tour to California.
That'll work. Okay.
They departed on a tour to California and Arizona and called him Miracle Mike. And people paid around 25 cents because they wanted to see the site. In 1947, the Olsons, who were on tour with Mike at the time, were awakened to the sound of Mike choking on mucus. They did not have the eyedropper at the time, and he died. But appeared everyone was sad that Mike the Headless Chicken was dead, and scientists later confirmed that a blood clot was blocking the blood from spilling, and 80% of the brain was still attached.
Oh,
Mike the Headless.
hold on before you keep going. I'm just going to make a note right here for you to fix this later, but C is
Oh, he
banned.
is banned.
I'm just going to make a note for
Yeah.
you. And I think you said eat up here by
Oh
accident.
yeah.
And eat is
All
banned.
right.
You can fix it
Man.
later. It's okay. Tyler understands.
Yeah, I'm with Tyler now.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, I see that comment, Tyler. That's what I said. I told my mom. This story is so sad. He choked on mucus. All right. Can you go up a little bit? Or did I? Or okay, no,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, Mike the Headless Chicken is still remembered today, even after his death. Others have tried to replace him because who wouldn't? The Olsons still live on a farm. Since 1999, every May they do an annual 5K. There is music and games. Sadly, there will be no chicken. There will be no chicken. No, there will be a chicken, no other. Sadly, there will be, we should put, there will not be.
That would make sense.
That doesn't make sense. Sadly,
Not-
there not will be a
Yeah,
chicken.
sadly, no, sadly, there will not be. Sadly, there will not.
That was my fault.
Yeah, that was bad. Sadly, there will not be a chicken. Sadly, there will not be a chicken like no other. We should put like no other than like,
Sadly, there will not be a chicken.
no, that sounds
How about
nice.
just like Mike? Sadly,
Sad.
go ahead.
Sadly, there will not be a chicken other than Mike.
Can I
Other
make a
than Mike the Headless
suggestion?
Chicken. Yes, please.
You could put sadly there will not be another Mike the Headless Chicken.
Yeah, that's better. Sadly, there will not
Another.
be another chicken like Mike the Headless Chicken.
Oh
Or
boy, I'm
something.
messing everything up now.
The formatting hurts
I
to look
know.
at.
I know.
The
Sadly, there will
chicken.
be no. Oh wait, say you read it.
Sadly, there will not be another chicken like Mike Headless Chicken.
Oh, okay. That actually works. Okay, good
Yeah.
job.
And then
Nice.
I'll just make sure not I'll just make sure to correct the to correct the like not highlight them.
Oh, the band. Oh, the
Yeah,
those. Yeah, and the
yeah.
band words.
And the banner words, yes.
And this paragraph, let's see, you have one, two, three. Yeah, you have six sentences in here, but I feel like you know what? You're missing some dress ups in that last paragraph because you only have sadly and because,
Oh no, I accidentally did two who which clauses in the first paragraph and a couple other becauses.
but you can't apply those to the last paragraph, unfortunately.
But you can't. So yeah, I have to have one in each.
If you have more than
No.
one in a paragraph, that's okay, but you only underline one of them, but you have to have one in
Oh.
each. Yeah. So
So
I'm gonna make a note.
I only have a because a sadly, so I have to have a who. Oh no, right there, who, because who wouldn't, that's already my who which clause. Okay,
Oh, that's not a clause though. Who wouldn't?
who wouldn't? No, okay.
Yeah, because remember, who has to go next to a person, or a character like Mike, Mike, who, something. So it doesn't work right after because,
Uh,
you know what I mean? As a
yeah,
clause. Um,
yeah.
I mean, you could put, actually, this needs a question mark because who wouldn't, right? Oh no, it's gonna mess up. Hold on. There we go. Um, Yeah, I'm just gonna put a note here for you to check that later. Okay, Alex? But
Okay,
I like it overall.
so do you want me to like correct it now, or is it just like a warning?
You can correct it now. Do you know how to do it at the same time you're on the Zoom?
Well, like I said, it's on my mom's.
Yeah, so you'll have to do it later because I want to look at Tyler's really quick because we haven't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
like, gotten into our lesson yet. So
yeah.
I want to make sure to have time for that.
That's okay though. The class can just watch like an hour of us messing around. I don't know.
Right. You know what? In fact, now that I look
Yeah.
at
Yo, why does it still say 6 out of 10 on there? Alex, I did not get a 6 out of 10, I
I
swear.
know it's because I haven't
Tyler's in
corrected it
class.
yet. I know.
Tyler didn't get a 6 out of 10. He got a
No, I
10
got
out
a
of
10 out of
10.
10. For
You
some
You
reason, my
did.
paper didn't
all
get
right, all right.
submitted.
YouTube, everybody out there who got a 10 out of 10, please. You got a 10 out of 10.
That's right. It's 10 out of 10. Okay,
Don't spam
let me
6 out
just
of 10
fix
in the
it
chat.
so that everybody's happy. Here we go.
Please,
All
please,
right.
please. This is on YouTube.
There. Okay,
Everybody, please don't spam 610 in the chat.
go ahead. Let's read it
All
because we
right.
have a bunch to do, so go for it.
A chicken who produced a weird sound. The day of September 10th, 1945, the Olsons happened to be hunting animals, specifically chickens, to take to the market for people to buy. One of their victims happened to be a surprisingly young Wyandotte rooster sitting at 5.5 months. Well, obviously, this chicken is scared and it happened to move when the Olsons tried to kill a chicken. Since the chicken moved, the axe didn't get a good cut of the chicken, and so this caused only the brain and one ear to stay on. Now, somehow the rooster could still walk, which has to be a weird vision since the axe didn't get the cut the Olsons were aiming for. Since he could still walk, he searched for food. Oh, wait, that's banned, isn't? No, it's not. No, it's not.
No, you're good.
Because he needed to be able to survive and because he needed to be able to survive, and giving nutrients to your body is a necessity for it to function properly. After food was provided to him, he decided to enjoy it since it was all he was getting. After this, he crowed? Yeah,
Yeah, correct.
crowed, and when he did, he got a gurgling sound from his throat. Animals can also make weird noises, especially when in a life or death situation when they are being hunted. Mike the Headless Chicken had some very interesting abilities, and so the Olsons got an offer to have Mike be a sideshow circuit. Well, it all started when someone burst into the Olsons' farm. Now, this visitor's name was Hope Wade. Well, Mr. Wade had asked the Olsons if they wanted to show off Mike as a sideshow on the sideshow circuit. This happened around 1940, and the Great Depression had just ended, so people were still struggling until Mr. Olson agreed to let Mike be a sideshow. Ah, run-on sentence. Because
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Olson's farm was struggling. Okay, can we put some commas in here?
I'm gonna highlight that and I'm gonna let you fix it later just for the sake of time, okay?
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna just put sentence too long and you can fix that, okay?
Alright.
All right,
I
go ahead.
feel you. I feel you.
Yeah,
The
it's
Olsons got curious as to if this was actually a living headless animal, so they brought Mike to the UOU, University of Utah, which is located in Salt Lake City. While they were there, the scientists did confirm that Mike was a headless living animal, hence the name Mike the Headless Chicken. This story became worldwide as the company Life magazine wrote an article on Mike the Headless Chicken.
nice. I like how I said that.
After a little while, Lloyd took his wife and Mike for a tour around the country. Eventually, they had to return home so that they could harvest their crops, and after they did, that doesn't make sense. Can you highlight that?
Yes.
And after they did, so Lloyd took, yeah, I need to fix that. And after they did, oh, I just need to take out the so. After they did, Lloyd took Mike for a trip around the southeastern states, but his wife stayed home. Another run-on sentence. All right, it's fine, it's fine.
I'll just put
People were people were charged 25 cents in order to glance at Mike, and supposedly Mike was earning 4,500 a month. In 1947, Mike was taken to Phoenix and they stayed in a hotel room. One night, Mike made a sound which woke up the Olsons. This sound happened because Mike was choking. Mucus filled up in Mike's throat. The Olsons had a strange syringe to give to Mike whenever this happened, but their supplies were all left at the sideshow, so they were quickly scrambling for a substitute. but Mike died before they could find one. The grandson finally stated publicly that Mike was sold off to someone else.
Nice. All right, good job. Good job, Tyler. I love it. A couple things to fix, and I put a note
Yep.
here about your topic clinchers in your second and third
Okay.
paragraph.
All right.
You got them in the first paragraph. So
Yeah, I think I forgot them for my I was running out of time.
that's all right. It's all right. It's good still. All right, you guys, we need to get out the next lesson so you can
Wait,
put
wait.
it
Can I do the topic clincher thing?
Oh, the actual rule?
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
I think I got it. Okay. The topic clincher must
Wait, hold on.
wait,
The
wait.
topic,
The
hold on. The topic
topic
sentence
sentence
and
and the
clincher.
topic clincher must always always repeat or reflect 2 to 3 key
That's
words.
really good. It's close. It's not perfect, but it's close. You got
Okay,
that.
okay. Let me see if I can do it. The first sentence, right? How's it go?
The topic sentence
Topic sentence
and
and the
the
clincher
clincher sentence
sentence
must
must
repeat
repeat
or
or
reflect
reflect
two
two
or
or
three
three
key
key words.
words.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
All right,
By
real
next week,
quick,
I
what's
should
a
have it.
sideshow circuit?
All right. Yeah, we got to get out this next
Dang it, it's not
We
working,
only
Alex. Come on.
We gotta keep
We
doing
got
it.
to get out week 9. I'm looking at the time
We're
here.
10 minutes
Whoa.
away.
For some reason, Reagan is
Almost
coming
there.
in. I think she's in this class, right? She is.
Yeah,
Super
that's
Yeah.
so
fun.
awkward. What's
I'm
going
gonna
on?
let her in.
Oh, it's
We're
gonna
gonna
be
get
awkward now.
out
All
week
right, lock in. We
9.
gotta focus now.
And
Sadly.
you
Okay,
need
As much as I didn't want to do
and a
homework,
piece
that's
of
why we were
lined paper.
stalling.
All right, you guys. Reagan, what happened? Getting out week 9. Okay, it was just Tyler and Alex forever here, and I don't know where.
and we got a monk around.
All right, week 9 and a lined paper. You guys got it? Because we gotta hurry now. Big time.
We
All
just
right.
started on the lesson.
What was that?
Who, me?
I don't know. I heard somebody say something.
I don't know. It might have been me. I'm telling my brothers to turn it down.
Put your name. We're going to go to the line paper, name and date. Today's 11/18/25. We're going to read about Captain Cook. That's a real person. This is going to be a KWO. And what we're doing again is summarizing a reference. Okay. We're summarizing a reference still for this lesson. Yeah.
Let's him.
Go ahead and skip a line. I'm going to go kind of fast here, guys. We got a bunch to catch up on. We're going to do 1 through 5 here. Skip a line. Oh yeah, put clincher. Don't forget that part.
You're writing in blue pen. How could you?
Is that bad?
I'm just saying because I always write in black ink.
Oh, okay. Roman numeral 3, 1 through 5. Clincher.
I'm just messing with.
This is going to be a crash course. In fact, I'm trying to think here how I want to do this. I think I'm going to split this up for you guys because I just don't want to push too fast. Okay. So what I want to do, I'm just going to assign Roman numeral 1. You're welcome. So draw a line here.
All right, we did 50% of our job, Alex. We stalled half.
So your homework is going to be 1 paragraph this time because we're probably not going to get very far with this. And since this is talking about a person, Captain Cook, his name is James Cook. So let's put his name, let's see, let's put James Cook. That's going to be his name. And then we'll put early life. Okay, you're going to talk about his early life in this paragraph. This is usually where we start when we're talking about a real person in history. So, next, you guys got that? Thumbs up if you got it.
Should we what's it called? Should we put JC for James Cook because that is 4 words and we can only have 3.
You know, you can, but remember how we use a name as one? We count a name as one. Sometimes that's okay with me. Or you can put JC as long as you know it's not Jesus Christ, it's James Cook. So you know that. I mean, it can be Jesus Christ, but not in this story. Um, Give me a thumbs up once you got that. You could put JC early life and another word if you want, like difficult or whatever you come up with as you read this article. Okay. I'm going to go on to the article. And because we're so low on time, I'm glad we had that time to look at your papers though and correct those. But I'm going to tell you what these labels are on the actual article. So let's look at that next. This is page 83. The first paragraph is, as you probably already figured, is about his early life. So next to the first paragraph about Captain Cook, I want you to put the words early life. So for that first paragraph of your paper, you're just going to focus on that for your facts. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay, good. But I'm going to go ahead and have you label each paragraph for when we come back to this, then we can actually move a little bit faster here. So the next one is skills. So at the bottom paragraph on page 83, this is talking about his skills. So let's go ahead and label that paragraph. And just so you remember too, in between the two paragraphs, let's just draw a line because you're going to focus on just the early life for this week's homework. You're going to have to read that paragraph on your own and find your facts, your 5 facts to put on your outline to write your paragraph. Okay, so we're going to focus on this one this week. You guys good? You know what I mean here? I know, Reagan, you came in,
Yeah, this is
but
just so
okay.
long.
It's a long one. Let's turn it over to the back side, page 84. Like I said, we're just going to go ahead and label all these. So the next paragraph, it starts with in 1768. That one is about his first voyage. He's a captain of a ship. Okay, so first voyage. That's the paragraph on page 84 that starts with in 1768. Under that one is a
Where
little
does
bit
that
more.
end?
It ends right at the where it says 1771.
Oh, okay. I was looking for it, and because like last week I got confused with where they ended, so I was just clearing that up.
Yeah, anytime you see an indent like that, that's the next paragraph. So that's how you, right before that will be where the other one ends. This bottom one is going to talk more about his skills. So another possible topic is his skills, because you guys are going to add to that paragraph when we get back after break. Okay, you guys got that okay?
Wait, so there's no class next week?
Right, next week is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So when you come back after Thanksgiving, we'll pick up where we left off and then go to page 85. This one, because there's still more. 85 and 86, it's a lot. So on page 85, this top paragraph is his second voyage. So this is a smaller paragraph right here. And then a little bit more about, I know I'm going fast, but just copy these down about his skills. And then his third, he has 3 voyages. So this is his third one. You can read this whole thing later. It's an interesting article about who this person was.
For a second, I thought we were actually talking about Captain Hook.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like Captain Hook, but yeah, no, Captain Cook, but he is a real person.
Captain Cook.
You guys got this down? Yeah? You got it, Reagan? Okay, good. Go to 86 on the back of that. Okay, that first paragraph is going to be his third voyage again, a little bit more about that third voyage at the top of 86, and then death, and legacy.
Where does the third voyage end? It ends after Northwest Alaska, right? And then goes into the next
Yes,
topic of.
yes. And if you want to draw lines between the paragraphs,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
yeah, so where you see the indent, that's the one where it says he then returned. That's when that's going to tell about his death. And then the last paragraph where it says Captain James Cook's fame is widespread. This is the legacy he left behind, his fame. Thumbs up if you got it all. Okay, good. Reagan, you good? You got it? Okay. So back to this. You're just going to focus on that first paragraph about his early life right here to fill in the facts here for Roman numeral 1. And I'm just going to have you write one paragraph. Let me make a note so I don't forget. Captain Cook.
Alex, we did it.
We're heroes.
Don't get too excited. I might have to double up later just to catch up. Did we add Eat 8 to our, oh, we did. We already did that, huh? To our band list. I want to look at this
Yeah.
list really quick right here. This is for Captain Cook.
Are you gonna ban Cook, like, other than the name?
Cook is not banned. Let's look at the banned words though. This is Captain Cook. This is page 87. Say said, seesaw, think thought, eat ate, go went. This is going to be probably the hardest one is went. You're going to be tempted to use that because he's going on these voyages. Okay, so you'll have to think of a different way to say that. Yes, Tyler.
Page 87 as in Travis Kelce?
Good one. Look at your dress up words. You've got ly, who, which, strong verb, and because clause. Just like you had before, 1, 2, 3, 4 in each paragraph. And don't forget your topic clinchers. So I just want to remind you guys, when you sit down to write your paragraphs, you should have this in front of you as you're typing. Okay. And then another thing, because I noticed this about some students, make sure you read your papers out loud, even if it's just you by yourself, even if you have to just whisper it. Because I noticed when both of you guys read your papers, you're like, wait, that sentence was too long, or wait, that didn't sound right. Because you're forgetting to read it out loud before you turn it in. That's going to help you avoid that problem. Okay. So read it to somebody, but if nobody's available, at least read it to yourself out loud, and then you'll hear that. All right. So I recorded this, Reagan, so you can watch the grammar lesson earlier, but you're going to have 3 pages in grammar, and then you're going to have the one finish the keyword outline first. You have to read the paragraph and find those facts, and then write one paragraph about James Cook, and then we'll finish it up after Thanksgiving. Sound good? That's the plan. Next week, there's no class. Whoop, 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 whoop. And then I'll see you the week after that. Okay? All right, you guys, have a
My
good one.
Zoom just got very laggy as we all sent the emojis.
Oh, how funny. Have a good Thanksgiving. Bye, everybody.
Have a good
Bye. Have a good
Thanksgiving.
day.
Bye.
Thank you. Happy
Bye.
Thanksgiving.